Have you learned anything more about our little perplexity? Give them here. Let's see what they can tell us. Not just any generic form of soul gem. This is a black soul gem. Only 2 types of people use these: murderers and necromancers. This certainly isn't an item which carries with it a positive stigma. What else?
A boot.
Fairly common, but it seems familiar for some reason. This almost seems like the type of boot I would wear. Intriguing. What else? A book? Weathered memoirs, eh? This seems to be a journal of some sort about the creation of Frostcrag Spire. Well, this is an interesting twist in our little mystery. Before we examine this further, I'd like to see any other artifacts which may have appeared. These told me a lot, thank you. One thing is certain. Whoever these items belong to is affiliated with the magical arts. More specifically, the darker side of the magical arts. It would also seem that our mystery mages have some connection with Frostcrag Spire. Haven't you seen that large tower in the mountains off in the distance? That is Frostcrag. It was supposedly erected back in the late 3rd era by some old mage with too much time on his hands. Quite the sight, isn't it? It would probably still be of great interest to the Synod too, were it not sealed off many years ago by its last residents. I'm not quite sure what part the Spire plays in the summoning of these mysterious objects, yet. We shall see. You're actually only half right. You see, now that I have at least some idea who's behind this, I'm restricting this investigation. The Synod appreciates all your help in solving this little enigma, but at this point... Wait, what's that? Oh, not again!
The hell? Why is... There's a zombie here. Okay. That's a strong zombie. You were saying...
Hmm? See, you were...
Yes, Orc? All right.
This is madness. I am sick and tired of these intrusions. It would appear that your services are again required before payment can be rendered. I cannot simply step back and allow this to continue. Not now that there is a tangible threat to our hall. We must act. Go to Frostcrag Spire and do whatever is necessary to put an end to these infuriating escapades. I just hope that the college isn't somehow involved in this. Divines know they live to make trouble for us.
Hmm?
Goodbye.
Yes, Orc. Goodbye.
Okay. You clean the zombie then.
Can I help you? I'll teach you what I know, for a small fee. Relatively good, as of late, I'd say. Hostilities are boiling under the surface here in Cyrodiil. Have been for a while. No one dares make the first move, but everyone's waiting for it with bated breath. That means they're arming themselves in preparation for rainy days to come. And that means customers for blacksmiths such as myself. Not to sound like a war profiteer, of course. Sure, they're not walking around in armor with swords in their scabbards all the time. But people are keeping a weapon handy a lot more these days. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself from a party of Dalmor Justiciars. Don't tell Armian I said that. They know a storm is on the horizon, and soon enough there, all of our lives are about to become a lot more dangerous. They want to be prepared. You're asking a Nord where he learned to smith. That's like asking an Altmer where he learned to make you want to punch him in the face. I learned all over Tamriel. I learned near enough my whole life. When I was 10, my mother would always be going on, you know. Damn it, Holgard, I haven't seen you with a hammer out of your hands for years. I don't even remember what your empty hands look like. By now, I'd believe it if someone said you were born with a smith's hammer in your hand, and burn marks to match. The bottom line is that blacksmithing is as much a part of being a Nord as the beards and the drink. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Bye.
Bye, sir, bye. Quicksilver.
Welcome. Yes, Orc? If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Do you have Quicksilver? Of course not.
About me? Not really much to tell. No, there really isn't. Not that I want to talk about anyway. About me? Not really much to tell.
Oh well. Need to increase my speech abilities. What are you guys plotting?
Hello. Good riddance.
Oh, look, an infant. How quaint. Bye.
Okay, time to quest. Let's go climb a tower. Let's go climb. Oh my god, this is steep.
Garcia's been filling your head full of goblin dung? Don't listen to him. We're the best and brightest out here. We're Bruma's first line of defense. Got to be on alert. This place is out in the middle of nowhere. Mostly. I mean, we get occasional travelers heading in and out of the Gerals, but not much else. Things can get a little boring sometimes, but all that changes when some bandit ringleader gets too big for his boots and decides to try his luck. Speaking of which, a new fresh-faced lot of bandits surfaced recently. Damned brigands. No idea where they came from or why they're here. But they've been marauding around a wide chunk of the Gerals and harassing travelers constantly. We can take them out no problem, thank you very much. I can tell you're set on killing them yourself anyway. Listen, if you do kill them, bring me their leader's magic blade. I need it as a trophy to demonstrate my prowess to the powers that be in the city. Don't want to be stuck out here in the middle of nowhere forever.
Hello.
Sup?
Good.
Don't listen to Garcias. They've got nothing on us.
Who are you, sir?
Hello. I'm Mark Dufont. I'm a chef, I guess. Perhaps you've heard of me. Or are you with the Black Horse Courier? Well, I'm a chef, you see. I run a restaurant, Dufont's Delights, on the road near Lake Rumère, east of the Imperial City.
Oh, I know who you are. In the Dark Brotherhood questline of Skyrim, you are mentioned as one of the best chefs in Tamriel.
Yes, I am. I never wanted all of this attention I seem to be getting now. Searching for ingredients, of course. Exotic ingredients. I want to think outside the box. That's how the best dishes are conceived. Those things people always use in alchemy. What if they were used in cooking, huh? There's so many flavors left unexplored. But, I don't want to bore you with all that. When I was young, people always told me I had a knack for cooking, even if I was just baking sweet rolls with my family. So I thought it made sense to become a chef and set up my own restaurant. I just wasn't ready for the success it got. Well, no, not quite. I don't resent my restaurant's success. It's just, I never expected it to get this big, this popular. I'm more of a loner, you know? I just want to make my food, serve it to my customers, and earn a living. I never wanted to have the Black Horse Courier constantly interviewing me and asking my opinion on the political climate of Cyrodiil. It's madness. Yes. Well, mainly just the courier. The others tend to take less of an interest in me. The day the mud crab interviews me, oh, by the divines. I don't look forward to that day. Dislike the mud crab. Is that even the right word? I'm more freaked out by it than anything else. Seriously, just sit down and read it sometime. Crazy ramblings, nonsensical stuff. It's just there's something sinister about it all. I just can't put my finger on it. You should stop by my restaurant sometime. Dufont's Delights, east of the Imperial City. Beautiful view of Lake Rumère.
Will do. Will do. When the Imperial District is released, I'll be sure to check out your restaurant. By the way, all this talk about delightful dishes is making me really hungry.